Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugger Bros? It's Friday. We're here, we're hanging, we're chilling. It's the HMG WWE SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count. Whoop, whoop, yeah, pal. Make sure you sign your NDA and get your bell counts before you come in. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal, we're hanging and chilling. It's going to be a fun night. It should be a fun night. Of course, as rumors are going, the mystery opponent tonight for LA Knight is supposedly Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears, pal. And it turns out that this whole thing, there's a story going on with Mike Santana apparently ghosting TNA. And they don't know if he's going to appear tonight, which is being said as a work. But who knows? We'll see. Yeet, or we'll see when we check out the TNA Turning Point replay watch along tomorrow night. Whoop, whoop. And what is up, Lab Rat? Always good to see you, pal. You got the 9 belts. I think I'm going to go 11 again.
Control the emotions after what happened last week. Out of nowhere, Alexa Bliss, flattering flag, the Warriors compounding the misery, and now on the heels of that, we are ready for.
Yeah, but I think if it's who the fourth rascal is, they pretty much already said who it was. Dude, that's going to be a packed treehouse, pal. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. What's up, G-Ball and Dan? Good to see you guys. Whoop, whoop. Always a pleasure. Hope you're having a great Friyay. Thanks for opening up SmackDown with some Rhea Ripley, pal. Ooh, Anio Sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, for real, Dan. There's no point at this. There's no point at this point.
For the Eradicator and the Genius of the Sky, kicking us off here today on Friday Night SmackDown.
Ooh, very nice, G-Ball. Whoop, whoop.
Tomorrow, War Games in San Diego. You're going to see some folks from Monday Night Raw threaten us with their presence here over the next couple of weeks. To say things have escalated quickly would be an understatement. Rhea Ripley
Stop singing your theme.
Coming to the aid of Io Sky to assist Charlotte Flair. It has been chaotic and is showing no signs of slowing as we head to SoCal.
That is so cringe.
They've been opponents. They're great friends. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Even in the odds, this past bound by mutual respect, the greatest of foes appear to be teammates as we approach Survivor Series.
This should be good. This should be good.
Since I've been out with a broken nose, the Kabuki Warriors, they've been causing a little bit of chaos. And now that they've managed to get their hands on the tag team championships, they think that they're pretty much untouchable.
Seriously, a broken nose?
And then you throw Nia Jax and Lash Legend into the mix.
Like she was off TV for a broken nose?
And now they think that they are untouchable again because they have the numbers advantage.
Sorry, that kind of thing kind of strikes me personally because
See,
during a match I broke my nose during a match one time,
is you just end up with more energy.
and then when I found out it was broken, it's like, yeah, you can't really do anything to heal it. It's just let it heal on its own. I'm like, okay, and kept going and kept working. I just make sure I didn't take any face bumps and minimize shots to the head.
Now, there is nowhere to hide.
It wouldn't be a bad gimmick. It hasn't been done since Bob Orton, and she could probably pull it off.
And you know what?
And plus, it kind of fits her aesthetic too a little bit.
So I would like to introduce two of our teammates, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, now just goes to show like really the heat with when Charlotte got all that heat when she came back. That wasn't heat towards her. That was more towards how she was being booked and presented and written. Like all of a sudden, you had this whole arc with her and Alexa Bliss. Now she's coming out and then as part of the babyface team, getting for War Games, getting cheered.
A star team is forming for what goes down 2 weeks from tomorrow at War Games. We're going to talk a lot about this unique contest, Corey, over the next couple of weeks, but all you really need to know is this. 2 rings surrounded by a massive cage. Absolute chaos awaits, and from the look on Alexa Bliss's face, she is still stinging from losing the tag team championship on Monday Night Raw. And the Kabuki Warriors, the new tag champs, give the assist to Nia Jax, her new running buddy, Lash Legend.
Dude, for real? I totally forgot about that. Yeah, so they're not even waiting for a year to repeat something. Hey, what's up, Jay Hall? It's good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Happy Friyay. Hope all's well.
And now, at the same time, oh, they are so on. They're the ones who started this fight, and we're going to be the ones to end it. So the very second you said War Games, I knew we were in. Right, Charlotte?
Lexi, I can't do this. I
I can't pretend anymore. Look, Rhea. I don't like you.
All right, I like that they're actually going to give a...
I don't trust you. And I think you're a...
Yo, what's up, Zane? Good to see you, pal. Yeah, good rib. Real good rib.
You probably don't like me. You probably don't trust me. And you probably think I'm a snake, and I can't blame you. No, look, there's just too much history here. Too much bad blood.
Okay, I like they're addressing this.
Change
Like,
that. No, but
and this could lead to like a squashing of the beef story.
Look, Lexi, you are my friend.
Right? Didn't they do this last year with Punk and Roman?
And if you want to do this, I understand. But count me out.
Yeah, this is very similar to Punk and Roman. Yep, they showed their hand.
Well, Corey, I mean, I don't even know what to say right now. That was awkward, to say the least. I didn't see, especially this close to War Games, but Alexa's going to have her work cut out for her. I don't know what you do. Anyway, let's move on because we have got a star-studded night here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, including
One belt.
WWE Women's Champion, the Storm, Jade Cargill, who doesn't have time for anyone, including B-Fab. Backstage last week, these two got into it. Tonight, B-Fab.
True, but at least she owned like who she was at the same time.
And who will be John Cena's final opponent of his career? It could be this man, LA Knight. He's in a first-round match tonight in the Last Time Is Now tournament against a surprise opponent. Who is
Points,
it?
Dan.
We'll find out live on SmackDown.
Yo, what's up, Zach? Good to see you, pal. Happy National Family PJ Day and National Pickle Day to you as well. Whoop, whoop.
We're a bit out of practice. We've been over here at Friday nights for a while. But I think I'm going to try to get back into the rhythm of the yeet.
Oh, geez, 6-year-old Michael Cole yeeting.
Cole, you go right ahead. Have yourself a time. It's been a while since the world has been privy to the Eagle dance. Hey, listen, the Last Time Is Now tournament, which will determine John's final opponent of his career.
Oh, good question. I don't know. Where's it at? Because I'm sure if he really did want to go, he could find a way to get a night off. So I can't really say either way.
Come on, Graves, it's not going to kill you. Listen, I'm impressed with your cardio. I'd be blown up by now. Yes, I'm not.
Yeah, that's a shame, man.
The following is a first-round match in the Last Time Is Now tournament. Introducing first, California.
So wrong. So wrong on so many levels.
42 pounds.
They're not doing that man right.
Jay's in a bit of a rough patch as of late, but he can put it all behind.
How you play it.
That makes sense then. Yeah, I'm sure if he really wanted to go, he'd get a day off. Or get a night off.
Went all in a few times, and I'm still here. I don't waste time worrying about opponents. I was built for this moment.
And we'll be right back. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Beavis. We haven't seen wrestling in a while. Let's see what's going on over there. I wonder if like Stone Cold and The Rock are still around.
Yeah, like Mick Foley and stuff. Yeah, and Deborah and the puppies.
Who are these two midgets? Oh, hey, baby. Hey, Beavis. Look at her.
Yeah, I'm looking, butthead.
Hey, so is this guy like related to Hulk Hogan or something with like the red and yellow? Whoa, who's this guy? It kind of reminds me of The Rock a little bit with that tattoo.
Yeah. Whoa, this guy's pretty cool.
Yeah, he seems like he looks into like some pretty cool music and stuff. Hey, baby. Come to Butthead.
Ah! Who's that, butthead?
I don't know, Beavis. She looks like she could like rip you in half or something. This guy looks like Homelander.
Yeah. I bet he's a bad guy.
Whoa. Hey, baby. Who's this like fat, out of shape nerd?
Yeah. Whoa, who's this guy? Oh, hey, is that? Why is he like crawling on the screen?
She seems pretty cool, Beavis.
Yeah. She'd like be like somebody I want to go like rob like the gas station with or something.
These guys look like they pick up a lot of chicks.
It's those midgets again.
There she is again, Beavis. Just look at her. That's about all I got. Oh, I thank you for the compliment, but there's no way I could do anything better than Master Shoot. Hey, yo! All right, we're back, I think.
Some of us remember when these first came out in 1984. The LJN Superstar figures. They're back, starring the legendary Hulk Hogan, John Cena.
Thank you. Mr. No Moniker needed in the house in the soon-to-be HMG Pick'em Challenge Face Slap Champion. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, Todd. Happy Friyay. Hope all is well. Yeet, yeet.
They're still eating in Albany as main event Jey Uso prepares for action. Gotta give it to Albany. They've got impressive stamina to be eating this long.
They're going to think it was AI, pal. Yeah, get me unnecessary 3-hour SmackDown, Jones, pal. Thank you, Miz, for interrupting the run it back.
You know, Corey, for months, Miz has been complaining on social media that he should have been considered to be an opponent during John Cena's year-long retirement tour. Well, now he has an opportunity to earn that chance. When this opportunity means the world to the A-lister, because Miz told me earlier today, once he wins this tournament, he's heading to Washington, D.C. to remind John Cena and the WWE Universe that what happened in the main event of WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta was no fluke, that The Miz is the greatest WWE superstar of all time. And this matchup presented by Golden Corral. The holiday buffet is back only at Golden Corral.
And congrats, too. What was on? Actually, just before you came in, I was doing Beavis and Butthead.
Are you being self-referential? Maybe. And here we go, matchup underway. Miz and Jey Uso, center of the ring, already advancing in the tournament from this past Monday. Rusev knocked off Damian Priest as he took advantage of Priest's eye injury caused by Aleister Black, and Sheamus defeated Shinsuke Nakamura. Both Rusev and Sheamus a long history with John Cena. Let's put a little perspective on what's at stake in this last time is now tournament. Yes, you get the opportunity to stand in the ring with John Cena in his final matchup, but you also have a chance to receive.
Oh, yeah, about what's that, 6 weeks? Oof, that's going to be rough.
John Cena, the man who beat John Cena in his final match. That is a career-making opportunity. And you may also have the opportunity to become champion. John Cena winning the title this past Monday Night on Raw, ensuring he's a Grand Slam champion in his career. Miz, a Grand Slam champion as well. Yet for some reason, Miz's name is not spoken with the same respect as John Cena. And Miz believes that's a travesty. And no matter what you think about the Miz, oh, wait a minute, Jey Uso, great backslide into the cover, and a kick out by Miz. Jey Uso obviously did his homework in this one. Big kick rocks the A-lister. Yeah, I was doing some research about this matchup before we had it here tonight. Miz is actually 4-1 in his career against Jey Uso, but they haven't had a, well, wait a minute, roll up again by Miz, kick out by Jey. They haven't had a one-on-one matchup since 2019. Miz going for the soul-crushing finale. Jey Uso went for the super kick. Miz just gets out of harm's way. Miz told me earlier he's competed against John Cena at least 100 times in his career. Unfortunately, the win-loss record wasn't available. I couldn't figure out what that exactly was. I can tell you what it is. Oh, no. And Jey Uso now outrightly Miz right into our announce desk. Uso in control. So, Corey, Miz has a very unfavorable record versus John Cena in his career. However, you mentioned he won, beating Cena in the big right hand from main event Jey. Think of what an opportunity to stand toe-to-toe with John Cena would mean for main event Jey Uso. Jey's still, in a way, reeling after losing his World Heavyweight Championship. Jey's looking to find his footing once again to begin his climb to the pinnacle of WWE. And, you know, Jey met John Cena in a one-on-one match in their career. And now dragging Miz back into the corner.
Jerry.
Right hands, look at the deep face, the Miz's moneymaker. And Jey feeding off this electric crowd here tonight.
Hey, what's up, Liz? Happy Friday. Whoop, whoop. Hope you had a great day. Hope all's well. Always a pleasure. Whoop, whoop.
Take place 4 weeks from tomorrow. Washington, D.C. The eyes of the entire WWE universe and beyond.
Yep. 2025's been a decade, hasn't it?
From the Miz. That could be the tide turner Miz needed. You know, we talked about the Miz. He actually has a Hall of Time WWE champion, 8-time Intercontinental champion, 2-time United States title holder, 2-time Money in the Bank holder. And here's the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. You could sit here for the rest of the night and list Miz's accolades. They are that plentiful. Yet for some reason, you had to use the word actually, as though nobody understands that Miz is as great as he says he is. You know, you mentioned Jey Uso's never gone one-on-one with John Cena. However, they had a earlier this year. Remember, they were the final two, Corey, in the Royal Rumble, won by Jey Uso.
I'm sorry to hear that, Liz, but hey, cheers to Fridays here. Let's have some fun. Whoop, whoop.
Let's talk about Jey Uso. It is sort of a rough patch over the past few months, including a loss to Punk on Saturday night's main event for the vacant world title. people say in this industry it's almost easier to become champion than to remain champion. And Jey Uso is a testament to that. Jey lost his coveted World Heavyweight Championship, and it's a long climb back to the top of the mountain. As red hot as WWE is, as stacked as the talent rosters on both Raw,
As red hot as the WWE is right now.
But what better way to propel yourself back to
Good rib, Corey.
than by being the man who retires John Cena in Washington, D.C. And you know, Corey, Miz may have caught Uso on the right night tonight. Jay's got a lot on his mind. Of course, he'll be involved in War Games with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. That team taking shape. Of course, we know that.
All right, Todd, always good to see you, man. Have a good rest of your night. Much love. Whoop, whoop.
Well, unfortunately, Jey Uso can't afford to have a lot on his mind in this circumstance because he's dealing with, as you said, an actual surefire Hall of Famer in The Miz. You don't get the opportunity to make mistakes against the A-lister and walk out victorious. There's vintage Miz off the neck breaker into the cover. Hook of the leg now. And a kick out. What I actually said was a Hall of Fame resume. Are you implying that? And Miz has been in a zone here tonight against main event Jey Uso, who we mentioned a few moments ago, could be preoccupied over the fact that in 2 weeks from tomorrow, he's got to step inside the War Games structure. We know that on his side will be CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, the Vision on the other side.
Oh, nice.
Teams start to, take shape, and Miz, knees right to the face.
Yeah, that's okay. Hulu Live, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Oh, that might do it. Spiked upright, covered by the Miz. Hook of the leg. Somehow Jey Uso stays in the matchup. We mentioned Rusev, Sheamus have already advanced in this tournament. Take another look at this. Double knees right to the chest of Jey Uso, and boom! Spiking Uso almost totally vertically. Almost miraculous that main event kicked out. We know Monday night turn of Gunther. He'll take on NXT upstart Javon Evans in a first round matchup, and Solo Sikoa goes into action against a surprise guest. And speaking of surprises,
that's some great. Yeah, that's some some very positive stuff to hear there. Whoop, whoop.
It kicks. Miss wildly with that one, and Jey Uso looking to turn it around. There's the neckbreaker cover now on the Miz, and a kick out. Jey Uso reminding the world that he does, in fact, have what it takes to exist at the top of this game. We have a tremendous resilience, the heart and guts of main event Jey Uso. A lot of people believe has worn himself pretty thin over the past few months. There's no doubt about it. Jey Uso is driven by the fact that he wants to let the world know that he wasn't a fluke champion. They're going to back it on up. Miz moving out of Hart's way. And it looks like the Miz. Wait a minute. Is the Miz? Corey, is he paying homage to the GOATs? Absolutely not, Cole. Miz is showing John Cena, I've still got it. You can take your ball and go home. I got another decade left in the tank, buddy. So you're saying he's mocking him. In a long-winded way, yes. And Miz now delivers a 5-0.
Oh, yeah. That's not sustainable at all. Oh, my. Wow. Wow, that's bad. Yeah, there's no way that is sustainable. No. Yeah, that number's crazy. Yeah, that's. There's no way you could. That's hemorrhaging. Okay, then that timing makes perfect sense. Yeah, and you rather go in there with like, hey, we have this problem of, hey, we're losing this much money a day. We just fixed it.
Disrespect drives the Miz. Miz has made a career out of being overlooked.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
second rope. Jey Uso just trying to survive here. This could be catastrophic.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, wow.
Nothing to see here.
Miz was hung across the top rope. Almost a guillotine type.
Yeah, pretty much passive income. Like, I think they, yes, like, dude, how do you mess that up?
What a match! But Jey Uso survives. A gutsy performance from the former world heavyweight champion.
That I have to think about that for a minute.
Into the next round of the last time is now tournament. He will join Rusev and Sheamus, who have a long history with John Cena. Jey Uso looking to meet John Cena for the very first time one-on-one.
Okay, yeah, and if they get Disney, then that gives them leverage to up the pricing. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now.
Still to come tonight in LA Knight against a surprise opponent in the tournament.
Two belts.
Oh, good.
Muppet who's issuing open challenges week after week and then denying the one man.
And what's up, Scott? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop.
Make it.
LA Fitness, pal.
You know, it's funny because Ilya and I were just discussing that. Right?
Exactly. So listen to me very carefully. When I took on the legacy of the United States Open Challenge, I promised to do things.
Now, my autistic ass brain would end up being like, okay, so then, like, all of a sudden, like, possibilities of, like, different directions, and I'd be here all day talking about the possibilities. And we don't got 2 hours for that. Or two hours is too much for that. Or too little.
So tonight, I'm giving the opportunity to someone who fights with honor and someone who I respect.
Yo, what's up, cold-blooded? Always good to see you, pal. Hope you're having a great Friday. Yay, whoop, whoop.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome. Come on, gentlemen. Excuse me. Are you done? Need to talk to you for a minute.
That I don't disagree with. Yeah, that's a very good point, cold-blooded. If he's a fighting champion, why is he ducking somebody? I'll take answer A. Yeah, Vito beating up a dude for doing coke in the bathroom, or giving a beating to a guy for doing coke in the bathroom, other than, you know, Ciampa being angry for being called the jackass. I mean, like, what is this? Like, Back to the Future and Marty McFly getting called the chicken? Nobody calls me a chicken.
Oh, with this guy again?
Yeah. Why is this guy always everywhere? Like this fat, out of shape, like, let's he be driving a taxi or something.
Why is that one chick again? Where'd that hat go?
Miz won. Or Jay, sorry, Jay. I'm tripping. That is damn. That was 40 years ago. Damn. Yeah, and then they had the follow up last night where they made the friends fight each other when they had it to straight up made the best man win babyface match. Well, then the monsters he hired were sent out to destroy him, or the monsters that Vito hired were sent out to destroy him. Oh, nice, Scott. Whoop whoop.
Whoa, who's this chick? She looks like something I'd see like in the Avengers or something.
Yeah. Come to Butthead. You can use your X-ray vision on my,
Started in the business very lucky. It found me in the last seconds of decision making. We trained down in Orange County, and it became my boat. I use that reference because my brother loves to spend weekends on the boat. I did.
All right, that's the first time I've heard about that. So Cena wasn't really considering wrestling as a serious profession. He just was always a fan and just was always cool with doing it every once in a while at flea markets. Okay, that's cool. December 13th. All right.
Yes, can I have security to my office, please, as soon as possible? Thank you. Before you're escorted from the building, what can I do for you?
He's so overdramatic. Mr. Aldis, the War Games agreement. I am allowed to take any talent that is under WWE contract across all brands. That includes SmackDown, your brand. My head's up to you. You're welcome.
Any talent across all brands. Yes, thank you for coming all the way to Albany for confirming what was already in the paperwork. It's going to be an email call, but unless there's anything else.
Yeah, he did. This could have been an email.
I'll ask you both kindly to leave, because the Vision won't be disrupting my show.
Oh my. It is. It's the Golden Goose who's being afforded all this protection.
Mr. What do you want to talk about?
You, Mr. Rhodes, I want to talk about you getting involved in Vision business on Monday. And then you're all surprised.
I don't know anything about protection. I don't know anything about the
Whoop whoop.
news. As far as Monday was concerned.
And we will celebrate appropriately during Turning Point. Whoop whoop. TNA. Replay watch long. 7 to 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Yeah, there's some nice classic match flyers back there.
And if you're not here to fight, then you should leave.
Okay, that was very smart booking Bruno Sammartino and Stan Hansen on the same card as Muhammad Ali and Antonio Inoki in case Ali and Inoki shit the bed. That way you at least got a main event to save it.
Why? It's not good enough. Why would you want to give them Cody Rhodes against Bronson Reed and not make it a...
Oh, December 15th? Nice. Thank you. Thanks for the clarification.
Nick,
I thought that was tomorrow.
book it. Cody, you know what he's trying to do.
Book it!
All right, it's official. Cody Rhodes and Bronson Reed.
That's 3 belts.
Mr. Aldis, champ.
Corey, what is Cody thinking?
Here you saw that one earlier.
Here we go underway. This is the United States Championship Open Challenge. Ilya Dragunov given an opportunity tonight to Axiom. Well, to answer your question, Cole, I think this is another example of Cody Rhodes thinking with his heart. Not a smart decision for the American Nightmare, but sounds like we're going to have a WWE title match. Corey, last week was one thing, right? Aleister Black, the title wasn't on the line, but this week it's for the championship with Bronson Reed. Ilya Dragunov, meanwhile, once again defending the United States. The past back in their NXT days, but when it comes to being a student of the game, I challenge you to find anyone in the locker room quite on the level of Axiom. This guy has broken this sport down into science. And Dragunov off the shoulder tackle and a quick kick out. Axiom
Crazy periods are fun, pal.
Back in 2019,
No, not really.
has yet to win a singles championship here in WWE. An opportunity tonight. When it comes to researching an opponent, preparation, whole other level. A true student of the game.
That is indeed a possibility, Scott. However, the at least the odds-on favorite is Joe Hendry.
The guy does not have an off switch. Gritty and tense. Oh, look at this. There it is. Axiom, though. Looking for. So well versed in several martial arts. There you see a great ground game. Looking for a triangle. Dragunov doing his best to prevent it from being cinched in. Look at Ilya. Power his way out of this. And Axiom is wildly with a kick. Oh my goodness. Vicious open hand strike right to the neck of Axiom. Dragunov, a joy to watch if you like this type of stuff. Oh, and a nice drop kick by Axiom to the ropes. I'm gonna kick Dragunov in the face and knock him over the top rope. We speak every week about the danger. Challenge for your championship, no matter what that title may be. Dragunov has been burning the candle at both ends. Oh, and a shot right to the.
I could see that happening, Scott. I could definitely see that happening. Joe Hendry winning the tournament.
He was going to choose Axiom. At least that was how it appeared. Well, I truly believe.
Because I could see them doing a thing where,
and he chose Axiom for a reason, not necessarily because he believes Axiom is.
where Hendry ends up going over Cena, not to elevate just himself, but the NXT brand.
Axiom, who idolized. Oh, wow, Mysterio growing up.
That is true. That is true. When you see that light at the end of the tunnel, and you know it's going to be good when you get there, like you can actually enjoy the journey on the way there, even if they are pretty lean. Whoop whoop. Or even if it is pretty lean. Whoop whoop.
You mentioned it before. Superstars we've ever seen. Oh, and what a chop! Cover again by Dragunov. Now look. Axiom says that he wears the mask, Corey, because he doesn't want to make everything about him. He's fighting for those who can't defend themselves, and Wants to be someone they can look up to. I thought it was so he didn't embarrass his mother. Nice. Dragunov with a suplex, floats into the cover to try to retain in a kick out.
Of course, sometimes, though, you get there and you find out it's an oncoming train.
Movement from the champion, seamlessly transitioning into a front face lock. Dragunov putting all of his body weight on Axiom, which turned out to be to the detriment of the champion. This is what I'm talking about when I say Axiom is so well versed in different disciplines. That was almost jiu-jitsu, like where you use your opponent's momentum against them. And here's a cover and a kick out. There's nothing textbook about what Dragunov just did. Just wiped him out. Dragunov is a Terminator, man, just constantly soldiering forward. There's one speed, full steam ahead.
Yeah, as he slows down.
He's been able to use that against Dragunov, United States champion. See the race on the right knee of Dragunov, just over a year of his career with a serious knee injury. Oh, just kick to the face of Axiom, drops him to the floor. Oh, vicious boot. You mentioned the knee injury that kept Dragunov out for over a year. That may have been a blessing in disguise for this young man.
That's actually a really good attitude to have. A really good attitude to have.
In his words, he was starving for competition. And since returning, the Mad Dragon has feasted on every opponent who dared step in the ring with him. He had returned in the best shape of his career.
I need to start thinking more like that.
Throat tattoo. You know how tough one of those. Yep. Speaking from the best over there to my right. A waist lock by Dragunov. That hurt. Yes. Standing switch now, Axiom. And Dragunov now working on the arm headbutt. Dragunov uses every part of his body, Corey, as a throw by the champion into the cover. Again, looking to retain. Axiom stays in it. And Dragunov may be getting a bit frustrated. To my recollection, this might be the first time we've seen such an expression on the face of Dragunov. This is a man who doesn't get frustrated. He knew what he was getting into tonight against this exciting hybrid athlete, energetic as they come. But when it comes to carving out a legacy in WWE, you can't just beat a bunch of also-rans. You want to fight. And that's what Dragunov thinks he has in Axiom tonight. Now just trying to beat Axiom down. It's about opportunity. And Dragunov's done a great job.
Yeah, he does come across as pretty corny and cheesy.
Dragunov knows what he's dealing with. My God! You know, he popped the hips.
Yeah, I know these guys trying to murder me on pay-per-view and on live TV, but Jiminy Jillikers, there's some tough athletes and great wrestlers. These Death Riders.
Suplex by Dragunov, the United States champion. Axiom, who's just trying to hang in this matchup for the title. See Axiom flailing wildly, hoping to connect with an elbow, anything to break the grip of the Mad Dragon. He's just constricting the challenger. Able to break it there. Now Axiom looking for a German suplex of his own. Dragunov able to hang on to the top rope, missed with the chop, and now flamethrow that time. Beautiful Northern Lights release suplex from the challenger. And this is what Axiom needs. Buy himself a little time, catch his breath, and create some speed. Pick up the offense a little bit. Dragunov still the first competitor to his feet. That's got to be disheartening for the challenger. Oh, my goodness! Oh, my God. Wow! Oh, baby out. That was sudden impact from out of nowhere. Oh. Now Axiom with a chance. Axiom like agility, scaling the ropes again. Big drop kick. Missile drop kick into the cover to try to win the championship. And Dragunov able to bridge out at 2.
Thanks, Zane. Whoop, whoop.
The extension on Axiom, pumping both legs. Full impact right to the heart of the champion. Now Axiom starting to fire up and claw back into this match.
Damn, dude, that's yeah, dude. Neck exercises are no joke, and in wrestling, it's actually very important to have a strong neck. Because just ask Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 19. Yeah, neither can I. It's just all right. We're just trading shit and beating, just chopping and kicking and dumping each other. There's like no emotional investment in it.
Transition into a triangle. Gonna pass the shoulder underneath the chin of Ilya Dragunov. Can he do it middle of the ring? Dragunov in trouble. Is going to be able to power out of it again.
No, it's like Al Snow always says. what they're trying to get over more is what they're doing, not who they are and why they're doing what they're doing, which is trying to win the match.
Does the Mad Dragon have the answer? Let the pain entertain you. Went for the H-bomb and Axiom. Top rope. Oh my goodness! Oh my God! For the title! How the hell did Dragunov kick off? Holy cow!
All right, well, the crowd has now got up on this because they thought they were going to see a title change because dude fucking spiked his damn head.
Axiom stunning Dragunov and the WWE Universe. Beautiful DDT. But Ilya survived. I've never seen a DDT like that. Holy
Dude, I thought, how did his neck not snap?
And now Dragunov's on the ropes, and the champion's in trouble. And Axiom's got an opportunity to win his first singles title here in WWE. But the fire has been ignited inside of the challenger. Axiom sensing he's got the champion rocked. And step up into Guri, caught Dragunov.
Okay, I guess.
Axiom now going to go up to the top rope. Got Dragunov in trouble. Dragunov.
Yeah, I know.
Right out of it. Chops right to the shoulder.
I remember when the good old-fashioned tornado DDT from the top rope used to be Chavo Guerrero Jr.'s finish.
Oh, yes! Spanish fly! And Axiom close it in perhaps on the win. He's setting Dragunov up for the golden race.
Then looking like, and then a dude taking a DDT, like a flipping spike DDT, like he got his neck snapped. Oh, it's just a transition. No sell. Kick out. And come back to win. Those were the days indeed.
Finishing move, the golden ratio after this Spanish fly. The Spanish-born superstar nearly capturing the United States Championship. The torpedo Moscow from Ilya Dragunov followed immediately by a thunderous, jaw-rocking H-bomb. And well, Dragunov says he wants to defend against warriors who are respectable. Well, Axiom was just that tonight, but in the end, the Mad Dragon, the czar of WWE, retains the U.S. title.
I know last week you were dealing with a heavy load, and I know it may have gotten lost in the shuffle, but I'm going to talk about it. I'm imploring to use my balls in the John Cena tournament.
Truth.
Come on, nigga. I shined them up. They're going to look good on TV.
Yeah, I'd much rather be watching Chavo from '98 than this.
Last week,
Man, just take my
all right,
balls.
fine.
Dude, that program with him and Eddie was fantastic. And that's 5 belts.
I have no idea why I didn't get pyro when I won the United States Women's Championship last week. Two times I won. We'll put a pin in that. When is my championship celebration happening? That's right. You canceled it. You canceled it, and I was already prepared, already ready, and I had a dress. All will be forgiven. The injustice system at this WWE management.
Yes, get me Pepe, pal.
Give me a celebration next week. It's pyro.
Dude, that right there should tell you how great Chavo is. He got a hobby horse over.
Well, there's Sami Zayn, who has been in a mood. He wants Solo Sikoa and the NFT. Sami's here live next.
Hail Krober, pal. All right, we got a hard commercial break. I'm going to step outside, refill a smoky toki. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that's a good question. I'll say okay. Here's one thing. I used to have my old iPhone, which actually used to have like the universal thing on it. I happened to be at a Dollar General, and as I'm in the checkout thing, I see this like thing hanging up. It's like, hey, a disco ball you plug into your phone that just does like it's like a disco light up ball. $5. I'm like, okay, just out of curiosity, I bought it. So I could find something for this. So then when I first started doing streaming, like this was like 5-6 years ago, I would plug it in and end up actually being like a nice little light thing, like adding a little bit to the background. I could have it sit right here next to me, and it kind of, and since it was right here in front of the camera, it kind of helped add a little bit of ambiance. And then my phone fell, and then and the whole thing snapped and broke. Best $5 I ever spent. That's 555 deal. That's 555 deal. Nice. Whoop whoop. Right now I'm stepping outside for you. I'll be right back. Whoop whoop. And back. Whoop whoop. Just in time. Perfect timing.
Elimination Chamber. The road to WrestleMania.
I forgot to ask, what did Test on Unite Lab, Rat? Whoop whoop.
Chicago. During the commercial break, what is wrong with Tommaso Ciampa? Moments after the grueling battle with Gillian Dragunov, Tommaso Ciampa would hit the scene and violently attack Axiom. Presumably frustrated after being denied another chance to answer the United States Championship Open Challenge, run off by Nathan Frazier. I'm going to ask the question again. What is wrong with Ciampa? Where would you like me to begin? It's only a 2-hour program, Cole. Well, we still got our main event made official now for later on tonight. Cody Rhodes will indeed defend his undisputed WWE Championship against Big Bronson Reed.
Give me Master Blaster, pal. Ooh, lime sherbet. Nice. Get me the taxi driver, pal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sami Zayn! Well, that was awkward. Sami Zayn out to the roar of this capacity crowd here tonight. Sami has been having injury issues and been very frustrated that he hasn't been able to get involved in this award that the MFTs have been raising against like Shinsuke Nakamura, Motor City Machine Gun, Ray Phoenix. disposes of Ray Phoenix. But the NFT.
Yeah, if you can just you can just hear the remotes clicking. All day, every day. Whoop whoop.
How we doing tonight, Albany? You good? I gotta tell you, since I've come to SmackDown, there have been some extremely high, low lows. As soon as I came over to SmackDown, the first thing that I said that I would do is I said I would beat Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship. And I did. And I got to do some amazing. For me, because I have had to watch, I have had to sit on the sidelines because I have been hurt, I have not been medically cleared. I have had to watch Solo and the MFTs run roughshod on SmackDown every single week. I had to sit on the sidelines while I watched, did nothing, just watched while they attacked friends of mine, people I like, people that I respect. And I understand they called the saying, don't get involved. Don't get involved, you're hurt, you're a liability, don't get involved. So I did. I sat back week after week after week. I sat back and I did nothing. But I'm here to tell you that that ends tonight. So Solo, I know you got a problem with me, and buddy, I sure as hell have a problem with you. So come out here and let's deal with it right now, face to face.
Yeah, and does nothing to hide what it needs to be hiding either.
Oh, Sammy, maybe letting his emotions get the better of him, Corey. Have you met Sami Zayn, Cole? Basically, his MO. Be careful what you wish for, Sammy, because you just might get it. Sammy.
Family. I care about these men standing behind me. I care about their loyalty to me. Unlike you, you know nothing about loyalty when it comes to family. And as a matter of fact, Sammy, you better watch who the hell you're talking to before I come in here and kick your ass. Because don't forget, you're still wounded, aren't you?
Yeah, big mistake, Sammy. MFT staring down Sami Zayn.
See, Sammy, this can end very bad for you. I could drop you right here, right now, where you stand, Sammy, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to wait until you're 100% medically cleared, good to go. And once you do get cleared, Sammy, understand, I'm coming for you.
We're waiting until you're medically cleared. We're not going to beat you down now when you're weak. Because I'm a nice guy like that. Like, really? Oh, my.
The good news for you, Solo, is that you're not going to have to wait very long. Because as of tonight, I am officially 100% medically cleared. So if you want to do something about it, go ahead and do something about it right now. But before you do, Solo, just know one thing. I didn't exactly come alone.
Sammy knew what he was doing. Here comes the cavalry, Nakamura, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Ray Phoenix. And now Solo is left alone with Sami Zayn in the ring. And here we go. It's Sami Zayn unloaded on Solo. Right to Sikoa. Sami lining it up. Looking for the Haluma kick, and Tonga dragging his leader away. Look out from behind. JC Mateo, Tonga Loa. A 3-on-1 assault momentarily. Ray Phoenix now. The Guns and Shinsuke back into the fray. Tonga, JC Mateo set to the outside. There goes Tonga Loa. And I don't believe Ray Phoenix is done yet. Phoenix taking out NFTs. Unbelievable tornado to the outside.
Okay, you got 3 beefy dudes down there. They could have done a little bit better job trying to catch them.
Staved off of Matanza tonight in Albany. Yeah, Cole and company got a big problem on their hands.
All right, so this is going to be like the traditional Survivor Series match here.
Congratulations, Cody. Our division got a title shot against you tonight. Might get a little slimy out there. That's your back, though. That's all over. Oh, oops, Cody. Hey man, anytime you get your hands on the division, sound like a party to me. So tonight I got your back too. Oh yeah, I spoke with Punk earlier on the phone, and at War Games, count me in. I got your back. Yeah. None of your business tonight, Lucy.
The War Game teams are starting to fill out, but coming up next, another first.
Yep, that is the speculation, and we're about to find out, pal. Whoop whoop. Commercial break first. Yeah, I think we already did this one. So I'm out of stuff for Beavis and Butthead. Oh wait, hang on. I think I might have a little bit more. Hang on.
Whoa, hey. Who's this chick?
What's that one chick from earlier? Butthead, Beavis, remember?
You're like this guy. He's like somebody you want to hang out with.
Yeah, he seems pretty cool.
Who's this guy, Butthead?
I think they call him like him or something.
Him? Wait, what's that supposed to mean, Butthead?
I don't know, dude. These guys are pretty cool. Damn it, Beavis. Why is this like fat, out of shape, like taxi cab driver in every single one of these?
I don't know, Butthead. Like, what? Like, did he have something on the production crew or something? Like some like nasty photos?
That is a possibility. It could be Santana. That could be the Swerve. Yes, and the however, it's being reported by Fightful that it's actually part, or I shouldn't say Fightful, but rather Sean Sapp, that it's that this whole thing is a work. Like they're playing off the displeasure and turning it into an angle where Santana's getting pissed off and walked out. Yo, what's up, Arcar Blue? Whoop whoop. Hope you have a great night. Hope all is well. Yeet yeet. And that is a good point, Dan. Like he's only been on NXT a handful of times. Like, so he hasn't really had enough exposure to like the WWE main audience. Joe Hendry, however, was at WrestleMania. So between the two, safer bet would be Joe Hendry. But again, this is the wrestling business, and don't believe it until it actually happens on screen. It's fun to talk about it. It's fun to speculate and have ideas, and it's kind of bounce off each other and to kind of have fun discussion. But at the end of the day, it's all rumors and speculation. We don't know until it actually happens.
Well, a great week of podcasts on the WWE Podcast Network, highlighted by Natalia as Cody Rhodes' guest on What Do You Want to Talk About? Also, Paul Heyman.
Oh, wow. That should be interesting. Impulsive with Neil deGrasse Tyson. That should be interesting. That should be interesting.
Nick, Sammy. I want Sammy. He's medically cleared. Give him to me.
So I don't have any more time. And you clearly have more enemies than just Sami Zayn. So how about this? In 2 weeks, before War Games, you and the MFTs can take on Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rey Fenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns on SmackDown in a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series.
Yep, called it. Traditional Survivor Series match. But then again, I mean, that's not really anything left to brag about. Anybody could have anybody with one functioning brain cell could have seen that coming.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, LA Knight. LA Knight looking to advance in this tournament to face John Cena and Cena.
Dude, if there was Mr. Happy, huge pop.
Washington, D.C. And Corey, LA Knight has never gone one-on-one in his career with John Cena. LA Knight is a walking rebellion, and he is laser focused on the opportunity at hand to face John Cena, to show the world that he is as good as he's.
Give Liz all the points. Give Liz all the points. She gets all the points for the rest of the evening. Give her all the points. Give her all the points.
Who will LA Knight take on here tonight? And his opponent.
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
All right.
Oh, wow. Oh, my fuck.
I just might. Woo, woo, woo.
Not Matt Cardona. Zack Ryder.
From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Yo, what's up, Hammer? Perfect time. Whoop, whoop.
You know, this might be the second biggest highlight of Zack Ryder's career. What would the first be? When he beat me in a match. Oh, dear. Listen, make no mistake about it. This isn't the same Zack Ryder that left WWE years back.
That's a bombshell right there, pal.
As far as to compete in death matches on the independent scene, this guy is faced a who's who of those not here in WWE. Let's see how Zack Ryder fares against one of the best in the business, LA Knight. We actually saw Zack on NXT a few weeks back, but tonight, massive stakes. And then they called him something different. Never mind. Zack Ryder now, one-on-one with LA Knight. Now, if you're Knight, how do you...
I think they're ignoring, like, kind of like...
LA Knight, you're smiling inside because this lends credence to the fact that someone at Pop doesn't like him. It's not fair that LA Knight didn't know...
How much... Man, how funny would it have been if Zach or Matt or Zach, whatever he is, would have brought the JCW World Title out with them? That would have been a huge pop.
Zack Ryder's had quite the history with the GOAT John Cena. Scoop up now of LA Knight and a kick out. They were teammates. They were opponents. Ryder carried Cena's bags. Zack even took on Cena, I believe.
Interesting.
One of those U.S. Championship Open challenges we talked about earlier. It's going to be a competitive matchup. LA Knight and Zack Ryder here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. No doubt about it, Ryder is in phenomenal physical shape. I wonder if the butterflies in Ryder's stomach feel like pterodactyls right now. Standing switch by LA Knight. Ryder hangs onto the top rope. Sends Knight.
That wouldn't be happening. No, with the things that he says weekly about them, there's no way. I'm pretty sure that's why they said, okay, you can come, but that belt's not coming on. That belt's not appearing on our TV.
Re-strategize here. Again, you have to believe that Zack claimed that he was going to be the man to take on Knight tonight, right? I mean, no doubt about it. The question is, how long has Zack Ryder known? Either way, even if Ryder found out this morning, as he was getting on a plane, he had time to prepare for LA Knight. LA Knight didn't know until the woo, woo, woo at the top of the music hit that he would be facing Zack Ryder. Well, LA Knight, working his way to the top of course, that work ethic, the support of the WWE fans. And that's the thing.
It's not far from there. It's like, I think he said it's out in Woodstock, that area.
Dissimilar to Zack Ryder a few years back. Indeed, Zack Ryder now unloading on the floor. So,
and again, I apologize. I do not know how far that area is from Albany.
I'll never forget Zack Ryder back at WrestleMania 32, and right here in front of us, a kick to the midsection. And Zack Ryder now going to bounce LA Knight. Tried to. LA Knight counters, and now going to dribble Zack Ryder off the announce table. This building used to house the old.
A little bit, but I'm also a little bit gone too.
Like he could try out for the team now. I bet you Zack Ryder right now is wishing he was at your local bingo hall.
And that had been pretty awesome.
Now Knight, reversal by Ryder, sending LA Knight into the steps. I was mentioning just a moment ago, they're talking about the Albany doubloons. Or no, the Patroons. Match against Cena in December. That could be for the Intercontinental Championship as well. Very real. Oh, may have shifted a few inches on that.
Damn, that was a hard corner bump.
Ryder sending Knight into the corner hard. Gentlemen, doing a little bit of research during the break, and I can tell you this is the first time that Zack Ryder has had a match in WWE, that kind of NXT, in the past 5.5 years. And what an opportunity for Ryder here tonight against LA Knight in the last time is now tournament. I got to be honest, what I've seen thus far out of Zack Ryder, oh my goodness!
But still, though,
Very much enjoyed. Ryder is not.
but actually, I forgot, this actually is a big deal for JCW. The world champion is on SmackDown. Granted, he's not being promoted as, but people are going to look up, okay, they're going to see Zack Ryder, look him up on Google. Oh, he's the current JCW world champion?
Ryder misses wildly, and now LA Knight teeing off on Ryder. Talking about what's at stake if Zack Ryder advantage. What about LA Knight? This is a guy who perpetually feels overlooked. Oh, a nice side Russian leg sweep. And underappreciated. You force everybody's hand to respect you if you are the guy breaker to battle Cena in the end. Covered by Knight. You know, when we talk about LA Knight and what he's put into WWE, especially this year, he's had more matches than anyone in WWE that counts for Raw and SmackDown here in 2025. LA Knight fancies himself a workhorse.
Oh, that was tremendous.
Happy to do what's necessary to make it to the top, yet he keeps stumbling in.
Who was the other headshot? That was me.
Ryder, though, able to land behind Knight, catching the forearm, and now a chop by Ryder, who's going toe-to-toe with LA Knight. Face first.
Dude, we don't see enough of those. Russian leg sweep, a beautiful thing.
Big forearm. No, not this again.
That is so Raven.
And Ryder will connect. Boot to the face, head off the turnbuckle. Cover by Ryder to advance to the tournament. Knight able to get the shoulder up. Look at what's at stake if you're LA Knight. If you show up tonight in the last time is now tournament, granted you didn't know who your opponent was going to be, but it turns out to be this guy who plays with toys in his free time. That's going to be humiliating for LA Knight. That once, does he still call himself the internet champion? I have no idea, Cole. Look at this. And Knight will send Ryder into the corner. LA Knight now. Oh, down goes Ryder.
In fact, I'm gonna put this out to help give JCW a little bit of help.
Let's see what Knight can do here with Ryder down. We're gonna test Zack Ryder's Kaporka. Here we go, a dictionary down. Knight roll through. Rough Ryder! No! Rough Ryder by Zack! Cover! Follow in! Knight powers out of toe!
Yeah, I can't think of anything right now.
LA Knight look for the megastar at elbow. Zack Ryder sensed it coming. Boom! Rough Ryder. I'm unfortunately fallen victim to that move more times than I can count. As of you, Cole, I know. LA Knight did not want to join our list. And he did. And now Knight kicked the midsection. Whip to the BFT. Counter by Ryder. Roll up once again. Kick out at 2 by Knight. Ryder into the corner. LA Knight gets in the knees. In knee got on the second rope. Oh! Wow! Counter! Knight! What a counter! And now LA Knight with a BFT! Blunt force trauma! LA Knight! Here is your winner, LA Knight! That's how you make a statement. That's how you make the world pay attention. LA Knight couldn't prepare for his opponent, yet he adapted, he survived, and he's advanced. It is the last time is now tournament, but could the time be now for LA Knight? Zack Ryder put up a hell of a fight tonight, but in the end, the defiant LA Knight just a little too much for Mr. Ryder and spoiled his return. Congratulations to LA Knight. but the work has just begun. Knight now joins Jey Uso.
Not quite.
Yeah, Rusev and Sheamus advancing.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was his big problem. Like, it seemed like he was almost impervious. So, like, he would like register it and then act like it wasn't, and then pretend like it never happened, and then just go.
Dude, look, I know that Charlotte and I had beef in the past, but I thought that she could put it aside for one night because I was willing to do that. But what happened tonight indicates that we're going to have to find 2 more people for our team.
Well, let me get all over. I can probably get through
So I think we're still at 5 belts, I want to say.
Last legend making an impact.
Yeah, they could have drawn. Yeah, they could have. Yeah, like you could have slowed that down and made it look even more vicious.
Charlotte, of course, walked out, nowhere to be found. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Vero Beach, Florida, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Jade Cargill! Storm Jade Cargill putting everyone on notice the past couple of weeks, first knocking off Tiffany Stratton for the championship.
No, they can't. Nope.
She don't have time for no one. On sale now.
All right, so that was interesting. Let's see, the streets are saying about Matt Cardona, I mean Zack Ryder.
Show me how this is taking the best possible quality.
All right, guys, listen up. Chevy Silverado.
Whoops, my bad. Hey, what's Matt Cardona's thing? Hey, what's up, Frank? Whoop, whoop. Thank you for the $10 super sticker, pal. Yeet, yeet. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great Friday. Always good to see you, man. Whoop, whoop. But always a pleasure, man. Hope all is well. Whoop, whoop.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds at blood destruction, sorcerer of death construction.
And imagine this, Beatbab with a tremendous opportunity to knock off the women's champion and maybe earn a championship opportunity down the road. The problem is that she's running into the eye of a storm here. Let's be honest, Jade Cargill is red hot. It's like Jade finally achieved her final four. Jade finally became who we all expected her to be when she arrived in WWE. It took a change of attitude, basically telling the WWE to go to hell. But Jade Cargill entered tonight, WWE Women's Champion. Yeah, she bulldozed her way through a banged-up Tiffany Stratton to win the WWE Women's Championship back at Saturday's main event.
Thank you for the clarification.
Upstart Beatbab here tonight, looking to outpower Beatbab, and there's a nice drop kick. And that's what Jade needs to do. Just stay in your wheelhouse. Stick with what works. You have a power game that is basically unmatched. Beatbab is still relatively unproven. We know that Beatbab's very well liked in the
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Frank. But good to see you, though. Whoop, whoop.
Trying to improve her game. And Beatbab has said for quite some time, all she's waiting for is that one opportunity. Oh, this is it. This is what you wanted. You got it. Oh, she got that all right. Beatbab, who's having her first ever one-on-one match.
Dude, I'm hearing that show's becoming like a surprise hit. Mostly because of Braun's personality. And also the food looking good definitely, adds to that.
Playing last week made it clear that she has no time for any. She's going to mouth off to people. She's going to storm around here, holding that title up high and doing whatever she wants. Unapologetic. That's what I'm seeing out of Jade Cargill. And I don't know what it's going to take to stop the storm.
Hey, always good to see you, Frank. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you again for the super sticker. Whoop, whoop. Hope you have a great rest of your night, pal. Yeet, yeet.
Bombed like that. Another thing to get trash talk to afterward.
Yep, she's lost. Grab a hold, work to it, and then work from there. But here's the thing: she hasn't gotten the proper. That's the thing. She never got the proper training. She was pretty much just thrown in there, learn on the fly. She never learned her fundamentals or basics. Yeah, slow down.
We try to put up a fight here tonight, but lights out, party's over. Shaded by the champ.
Yep.
Cargill dominating.
And then now again, looking back at her and Tiffy matches. Was Tiffy carrying Jade during those matches? I would have to imagine so. Yeah, this was oof. Oof. Yeah, this is
She's in her wheelhouse. She's feeling it. That puts everybody in a very
yeah, I think there had to be a call from the back saying, "Yeah, call this and take it home now." This was so bad.
All Jade needs to be is Jade.
As sure as you would say, this is so bad that I'm shitting and throwing up at the same time.
You're not going to take too kindly to being disrespected by the champion.
No.
Jade doesn't give a damn. Absolutely right.
I'm guessing so because last I checked, the Hardy Boys are still the tag team champions. Or at least there's some sort of thing going on there, or that's kind of an independent agreement between Fourth Rope and the Hardys. Which, you know, looking at how there's not really a lot of promotion between both brands, I'm guessing that's the case.
Last week on SmackDown,
Fucking rotten.
selected at random to compete for the most career-altering opportunity to face the in his final match as Saturday night's main event. Tonight, fate will once again decide the superstars that will compete in the Last Time Is Now tournament. First up, it's a former first-round draft pick, Carmelo Hayes, will be taking on the Vision's own Bronson Reed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Finally, the high-flying luchador, Penta, will go one-on-one with the Prince, Finn Balor. The only thing I have left to say, gentlemen, is good luck.
So this is where we're at right now. Already in this tournament, Rusev, Sheamus, Jey Uso, and LA Knight.
Yeah, but I'd say, but at least you had better training, though. Like, you had way better coaching and training than she did. It was basically like, okay, kid, you're on your own. Whereas at least you had, like, way better teaching, coaching, and guidance.
Denver, Colorado. After I stop by and see Lucifer, of course, we're going to things rolling along with our final first-round matchup. How about this one? Penta goes one-on-one with Finn Balor of the Judgment Day. We also got a big tag team match next week from the Ball Arena in Denver. Praxium going to take on Johnny Gargano and an increasingly unhinged Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. And Carmelo Hayes will go one-on-one with Big Bronson Reed, who very well may be the new undisputed WWE champion by the time we arrive in the Mile High City. I can't wait to see that one. But let's throw it backstage to our very own Kathy Kelly.
Well, Corey, I am here with Carmelo Hayes right now. And Melo, you've gone on record saying John Cena, and it would be a dream to have his last match. So talk to me. Tell me, what would a win next week in the Last Time Is Now tournament mean for you?
Kathy, first I need to address this whole Miz situation. Mike, you might have won the battle, but the war's just begun. I'm going to see you when I see you. And John Cena, the Last Time Is Now tournament. You got a long line full of heavy hitters, killers, all want to be the one that's going to put you down. All want to be the one that's going to hang your jersey from the Raptors, and respectfully, John, I'm one of them. 50% of people might overlook me. 50% of people might know that I can get the job done. But 100% of me knows that if I get that shot, I won't miss.
I'm about to go out there and end Cody Rhodes. Then I'm going to end John Cena's career after I end you next week.
Win a title, win a tournament. What a few weeks it could be for Big Bronson Reed. Main event.
All right, so world title time.
The undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, title on the line, live.
Whoop, whoop. So far, the big thing was Zack Ryder appearing on TV or back on WWE or major the main roster, or I should say, or Matt Cardona. Or, yeah, Zack Ryder. Yes, I'm sure they didn't want to give the name Matt Cardona They wanted to give it as little attention as possible, but of course, people are going to look up Zack Ryder, and they're never going to go to Zack and Matt Cardona. Yeah, his booking has been really weird. I like the way they've been positioning him ever since they did the split with him and Miz. I think they're trying to position him as a baby face, so that's why they're having him kind of hold back, or at least, I don't know why he didn't. But yeah, if I'll put it to you this way. If I'm Carmelo Hayes and I'm in the tournament for again, just being in the tournament and having one promo segment, I'm going to be him and I'm John Cena. I'm the new GOAT. That's his whole gimmick, right? He's goated. He's him. All right. I'm going to officially take it from you, John. No, they don't. Nope. There's multiple playbooks. There's actually multiple blueprints you could pull from to do stuff with that guy, with Carmelo Hayes. I can see I can see you taking from Stone Cold. I can see you taking from The Rock. I can see you taking from who else? From Booker T. I can see you taking some from Rey Mysterio. MVP, yes. Yeah, OG MVP, yes. And of course, plenty of Zane Vicious, pal. Whoop, whoop. Yes, early Mr. Perfect, exactly. Yes, thank you for that one. That's one of those ones that, when you mention it, it's like, oh yeah, that does work. $100% agreed, Charles or Hammer. 100%. That's how he that's how he gets over as a baby face in the ring. Fight from underneath and sell that way. Dude, yeah, he could get some good baby face fire. I've always felt like Carmelo Hayes his strength is he's the guy who can talk shit, but even if he gets his ass kicked, he'll still get right back up and keep talking shit. You can turn that into a baby face easily.
That's so silly that even you don't believe that. No.
And be even more louder than before. You knocked me on my ass, and that wasn't enough to beat me. What are you gonna do?
The only person that fears anything is you. Fear of what we have made you become.
We said
Get me the coach, pal.
To break your code. We said we would corrupt you, and I think.
But enough about you. We have our eyes.
Yes, perfect comparison. They're their own flavor and style, but very similar.
See, I left fear behind. The day I stepped foot in the place, and I became the one thing that nobody wanted me to become. Everyone's enemy.
Okay, at this point, this whole thing what they're doing with Vega and Alistair, that's got to be a rib on Cross and Scarlett. It's got to be a rib at this point.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the undisputed WWE.
That's a tough one. I have a joke and rib answer, but I don't want to get us thrown off YouTube. For real, it is. At the end of the day, everything like there's a rib somewhere in there. Like the Simon, like remember Simon Dean when they had Nova come out doing that fitness gimmick? The name Simon Dean was a rib on Dean Malenko.
That's to defend his undisputed WWE Championship here tonight. But in 2 weeks from tomorrow, he's got to worry about Survivor Series War Games. I want to take it back to this past Monday night on Raw, where things really heated up.
Dude, I dig that. I actually dig that whole thing. I'm with that.
The American Nightmare had to be next to walk through the flames. Cody Rhodes standing shoulder to shoulder with Jey Uso and CM Punk to defend the ring from the Vision. An onslaught would ensue as we barrel towards San Diego and War Games. We found out earlier tonight that Jimmy Uso has joined the team as well. But sides continue to take shape. And Cody Rhodes' team starting to fill out.
All right, so once we get a swerve, I think the final bell count is 5.
2 weeks from tomorrow. I gotta question Cody's decision making tonight. I agree.
Dude, I'll say this: for every idea I've heard from you so far, your hit record is so high that the misses. It's just like, hey, we're human. Shit happens. Mistakes get made.
All the chaos and melee of Monday Night Raw aside, it's been a rough couple of weeks for Cody Rhodes. Saturday night's main event, he had to defend his
No human being is going to bat 1,000.
Still got involved again, and now tonight he has to put his championship on the line. The man who beat Roman Reigns in an Australian street fight back in October, Big Bronson Reed. It's no secret that the American Nightmare burns the candle at both ends. Cody is guilty of
None that I can think of off the top of my head.
But this was downright unnecessary. Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman arrived short, unwelcome guests.
Which means if they were misses, they were so minuscule that they were like
again, the manipulation of Paul Heyman, right?
not even worth remembering.
Cody's no stranger to Heyman's game. No, not at all. And look at this now, Cody Rhodes trying to make quick work with Bronson Reed here tonight. The drop down, big right hand. And I love that Cody wants to be the quarterback and wants to be viewed as such by everybody. But this is nuts. There's the big elbow by the 330-pound.
Yeah, I'd like to see a street fight in an actual street. That would be nice one of these days.
Big Cody stuck his nose in business which did not concern him. Let's be perfectly honest. Well, it was about his friends. And again, as Bronson Reed bulldozes through the champion. Yeah, it's interesting. This is the first time, Corey, that Bronson Reed has had a title match in over a year and a half, and it's the first time he's ever had an opportunity in the WWE title. One man left to fill for War Games. Right now, we know Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed will be involved in their team. 2 slots to fill. Well, what's the Logan Paul situation?
I think we did see one tonight, but didn't really last all that long.
If nothing else, Logan Paul's company. I don't know if he's a full-blown member, if that's the intention. Only time will tell. But we know Logan's at least considering. And we'll see how things shake out 2 weeks from tomorrow. Survivor Series of War Games at Netflix, of course, internationally for that big event, a staple of Thanksgiving weekend here in the United States. Cody Rhodes now set across the ring.
Okay, I totally get why Russo called that skull and crossbones on Bronson Reed's singlet a gingerbread man, because most skull and crossbones have the skull and crossbones separated.
Big Bronson Reed thus far. Reed is a competitor unlike many on the roster. You don't size and agility at the same time. It's a rare case.
I remember that video game. I should say I remember that it existed. I never got a chance to play it.
Well, Cody Rhodes has gotten himself into this, and he's going to have to get himself out with his undisputed WWE title on the line against Bronson Reed of the Division. Cody Rhodes, disaster kick, drops Reed. That's what Rhodes was looking for. Turner, the disaster kick under the chin of Big Bronson Reed, and the American Nightmares come back to life. Now Cody unloading with the left hands. Bionic elbow action, and Bronson Reed doesn't allow it to happen. Death Valley driver, cover now by Reed, the jagged edge. Utilize that maneuver to great effect.
Oh, damn, pal.
And he wins with it. But if
Okay, that's
do the trick, the tsunami sure as hell will. This could be the beginning of the end. Tsunami.
All right, so why would I subscribe to ESPN Unlimited when I can subscribe to YouTube TV? I get that and Disney and YouTube TV. Dude, it's all turning into it's all conglomerating right back into cable companies again, except now it's streaming conglomerations. Yeah, I heard about that.
Runs into a right hand by Reed. Critical error made by the champion. Reed has Cody Rhodes, and Rhodes sends him over the barricade and into the timekeeper's area. And now into the ring to break the count. And again, Cody, he wants to win this match fair and square, right? Into the victory. And now Cody Rhodes is destroying our announce table. Time to get the hell out of the way. Look out, Cody! No! Bronson Reed sends Rhodes into the table. Logan Paul. That damn
And co-promote with AEW. Whoop whoop.
The Maverick and the Badass have hit the scene. And And Rhodes is outnumbered once again. And now Cody Rhodes is a sitting duck. And Logan Paul unloaded on Cody. Braun Breaker wants to do more damage. Whatever Paul Heyman is selling, Logan Paul is buying. But Cody's got some buddies here. Two members of the War Games team, the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. One of the greatest tag teams in WWE history, coming to the aid of the Nightmare. And taking the fight to Breaker and Paul. Big Jim and main event Jay, stereo super kicks. For Logan Paul as well. 1D! The Usos standing tall here, and I don't think they're. I think you're right, Michael Paul. I think Jimmy and Jay are getting ready for war.
Table time, whoop whoop. The Slim Jim table, yeah, pal.
Gonna set up the tables in the middle of the ring. The one day, of course, an homage to the great Dudley boys and on the tables as well. Now, Logan Paul in harm's way. Jimmy and Jay maybe going for the stereos.
Here are the super kicks, whoop whoop.
Thinking old school tonight on SmackDown. What the hell? McIntyre! What the hell is McIntyre doing here? Drew was suspended last week. Somebody call the damn cops. Why is McIntyre here? He's suspended. He's not supposed to be here. What do you think we're doing? Anybody. What is he doing?
Okay, so basically what they're confirming is Drew McIntyre is now part of Team Vision for War Games. Because they had the whole thing earlier where they confirmed that anybody who's part of a War Games team can be on SmackDown. Well, Drew McIntyre is part of the team, so even though he's suspended, he could be on SmackDown, which dumb.
Down goes Big Jim. That titanium reinforced right hand. And Cole, I think I know exactly what's happening. Heyman set up earlier tonight that he can pick anybody on any roster. Well, McIntyre's on the SmackDown roster. Good or not, right? Claymore! The bad blood runs deep.
Yeah, this is very VKM-ish.
I think things are going to go from bad to worse for the champ. Big push and reach Sonobe! Do you see it, Cole? Is it becoming evident enough for you? Oh, yeah. It's real clear right now. The Vision appears to have its fourth man with one slot remaining. The deck is getting stacked for War Games.
All righty, and that is it for the HMG WWE SmackDown Watch Long at Bell Count. The final bell count tonight ended up being 5, so unfortunately nobody got it tonight, but way she goes sometimes, pal. Right, exactly. The faces changed, but the methods stay the same. Whoop, whoop. And plus some of the old influences are still there as well. You got your Bruce Pritchards, your Michael Hayeses, your Triple H's. But anyway, that is it for us tonight. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes with the Smack Attack. And then tomorrow we got the replay watch long of TNA Turning Point. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage. And then HMG After Dark, Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, and Rounders. Monday Locker Room Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. Tuesday, the Raw We Like It Raw, the A Show, and then the NXT Late Start Watch Along. And then the Wednesday Locker Room, Wednesday Next Level Wrestling Review. Thanks, Dan. Whoop, whoop. And the AEW Dynamite watch along and belt count Thursday, the Friday locker room, and the Impact watch along and belt count along with the JCW Lunacy. But that is it for us tonight. Hope to catch you over there on the Smack Attack with Jimmy T and RBV. And you can always catch me on Twitch or twitch.tv/LGBrandon whoop whoop. Or as the kids call it, and also on Twitter, as the kids call it these days, the X at LG Brandon Whoop. But that's it for me tonight, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your night. If I don't see you again, have a great rest of your weekend. Much love. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, pal.